Hello viewers, today we are using OSALO calculator to solve a number-based questions. So let's consider the question on top. So to start, by using your OSALO, the first is to switch on, pressing on here. Now your calculator is on. Now the next step is that you press on the menu. That is the menu setup here. You press it. Then the next one you have to do is that you press on your key 3. Press on 3 here. So since it is in base 2, you look for log or the bin key here. It is here, this key. Then you press on it, and it changes. Now the next step you have to do is to press your 1101. So 1101. Then you press on plus additional sign. Then you press on 111. That's all in base 2. Then you press your equal sign. Then you have your answer to be down here. That is 10100. That is the answer. We have it here. That is that. And if you want to go back, then it means you have to press on the menu again. Then you press on 1, and it take you back. Again, we are using the OSALO to evaluate the question. So 64 base 8 plus 47 base 8 and 47 and minus 12, that's 12 base 8. You are using the OSALO to solve for the answer. So the same, you press on the setup menu. Then the next thing is that you have to select your key, the number 3. Selecting 3, since it is in base 8, you have to select the oct here. Then it changes. Then you press on 64. Press your additional sign. Then 47. Then press on the minus sign. Then press on 12. Then press your equal sign. And you have your final answer to be 121. 121. That's 121 base 8. If you want to go back, press on the menu set up. Then you press on 1. Then it takes you back. Again, we are changing this one to base 2. And since we are changing this one to base 2, the first one is already in base 2. But the second one, 412, that's 412. 412 is in base 8. So you firstly change that one to base 2. Then after that, you multiply your answer. So now let's change 412 to base 8 to base 2. So you start by pressing your mode setup mode. Then you press on 3. Then since it is in base 8, you press on oct here. Then you have to press our 412. Then you press equal sign. So when you press the equal sign, since you are converting it or you are changing it to base 2, you press on the log here or the bin here. Then it changes to, then we have the answer to be 100001010. So we have to write it somewhere. That's the conversion of 412 to base 8 to base 2. We are done with that one. So now we have to multiply. So the next step is that you move on to your setup mode again, or mode setup. Then you press on 3. This time around, this one is in base 2. So you press on the bin or the log, then you press on 1 1 1 1 1, then you multiply. Since we are multiplying, so you press on the multiplication sign, then you press on the one you've written it down, that is 1 0 0 0 0 1 0 1 0, then you press your equal sign, then your answer will be 1 1 1 0 1 0 0 0 1 1 0. So that is your final answer. That is changing 1 1 1 base 2 and multiplies 4 1 2 base 8. So 412 base 2, and the final answer is what we have. And then if you want to go back, press on mode, setup, then press 1, takes you back. And again, we are still using the OSALO to convert the same question to base 8. We are changing it to base 8. Now since we have the first one is in base 2, we have to convert it to base 8. Then after that, we multiply our answer. So to convert 111 base 2 to base 8, you press on the setup mode, then you press on 3. Then since it is in base 2, you press on bin or the log, then you press your 111. Then the next step is that, don't forget that we are converting it to base 8. So the next thing, you press your equal sign, and we have this answer. Since you are converting it to base 8, you press on the up key here, then we have 7. The answer is 7 here. So when you convert 111 base 2 to base 8, the answer will be 7. Then you press on 7. Press on 7. You press your multiplication sign. Since it is multiplying, the 4 1 2 already in base 8, so there's no need to convert it. So you press your 4 1 2, then you press your equal sign, and you have our final answer to be 3506 is our answer to the question. And again, we are also changing the same question to base 10. So it's the same procedure and the same approach. So let's begin. So you press on mode, then you still press on 3. Then since first one is in base 2, press on the log or the bin here, then you press your 111, then you press your equal sign. Then you have to convert the answer to base 10. So you press on the deck here, this key, press it, then your answer is 7. For the first one, the answer is 7. Then you press the mode again, you press on 3. Then since this one also is in base 8, you have to press the Alt here to, then you press your 4 1 2, then press your equal sign, then you have this. Since you are converting it to base 10, then you press your deck here, then we have 266 as our answer. Then we are going to multiply these two, so you press on 7, press on 7, then you press your multiplication sign. Then the next one, you press on 266, then press your equal sign. Then our final answer is 1862 becomes our answer. Follow for more easy math tricks that make you stand out in class. Practice this method and you will save time in WASSCE and any exams that you sit for. No more long stress, no more confusion, just smart work and accuracy in your exams. Thank you.